Okay, we're live. Summer Sprint
All right.
2005 championship game. It's August 28th, 2026. Bob Middleton is joined. Hi, Bob. Welcome aboard.
Hello there.
We will have a game here. We're connected. It's good news.
Yeah.
It's Dracut, Michael Stucci versus Brian Lewis and Erie. Erie has not won a Summer Sprint championship to my knowledge. Lost in the championship game 2 years ago, which was the 87 set. Michael Stucci, I'm not sure if he's won one either. Good question.
I don't think he has.
Remember him being good in 78 with Burt Jones, but don't remember championship. So what Michael has to say here. Stand by. Bob came and went and back again. Hey, Bob.
Back. Yeah.
And they'll
Oh,
start out with 35.
all right.
The team that relies on small ball. Nobody did more small ball in the league than this squad. 76% of the time was a flat pass or a run. Let's see if they try to break tendencies, as one might do. Nope, starting off just nice and normal. Man in zone, though. Guessed wrong. Gets 3. 2nd and 7. Tomlinson really spread it out throughout the year. Ranked 2nd in line bucks, 6th in off tackle attempts, and 5th in end run attempts. So top 6 at every level of running. So hard to pick the right zone, but was done correctly there. Now a flat pass out to Tomlinson, a man in zone, and he can't bring it in. Guessed right. 3rd and 7. Brad Johnson finished 2nd in the league in completion percentage, just under 60%. And now faces a 3rd and long. On 3rd and 7s, team finished 2nd best in the league, 32% conversions on offense. How did they do it on 3rd and 7? Well, a lot of small ball, 69% small ball. And there you go. Back to Tomlinson. Can't get it this time, though. 4th and 3. No second thought here. Going to punt it away. Coffin corner avoids the 4 returner. I think he has a shot. No, he does not. Goes 39 yards. So would you be employing that strategy, Bob? Coffin corner, even from that distance?
Yeah. I mean that 4 is so deadly. He only had one kick or punt return, I think, on the season though. So, but that 4 is scary.
Well, I certainly had one against me in the playoffs.
Yes, I think that's the one.
1st and 10 for this very dangerous offense. Dracut finished 4th in points for, which is a little bit less than you thought, but number 1 in yards. It's a dreaded 5 on 1st down. So, okay. So Portis with the big miss there to start off. Short pass to Branch. He can't find it. Receivers having trouble here early. 3rd and 10. Dracut with Carson Palmer, who has the 3rd best long pass in the set. But this is a team that did not need to resort to long passing often. 2nd to last in long passing attempts. Just
In
90% of the time.
my playoff game, Michael didn't even throw one long pass.
Yeah, there you
The whole
go.
game. The whole game.
Sort of a turnover avoidance strategy, I think.
He likes Stevens here a lot.
Yeah, 3rd and 10. Stevens finished 26th in the league. 26th most frequent play called in the league is a short pass to Jeremy Stevens right here. As we have Greg join. Hey, welcome, Greg. Hey, Bob, you want to take over for a second? My CEO is texting me here at 9 o'clock on a Friday night. I'll be back.
Put the game up.
Yep, we'll do.
There we go. All right, 3rd and 10. We're waiting for Michael to call his play here. Hopefully we're not stuck.
We are stuck. Rain delay
stuck.
in Erie.
It is stuck. All righty then. Well, we're stuck.
I'm just texting so far, not yet on the phone, so I can get us out of this here, guys.
Okay, good. Thank you.
If the phone rings, then it's a whole different story. Oh boy, my
There's
phone.
been a lot of this new version has been crashing quite a bit. I had a game I had to send the file to Strat. They couldn't even figure out what was wrong. I had to play the whole game over. It was a regular season game, luckily.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You guys see a new game number up yet? Let me know.
Okay. 62170. 62170.
Thank you. Nothing. Yet. And how in the world my work phone decides to do a full update right now? Going to make me look like a derelict responder here. Come on. Did we get in? We got in. Okay, good news.
There we go.
Continue taking it, Bob, while I manage this mini crisis over here.
All right. So 3rd and 10.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And we're set. He has Strong now in the backfield. Brown covered by a 0. Stevens and Branch. Erie is good. Short pass to Stevens. He's double covered and it's picked off. 4-man in the zone off the double team. Picked off at the 34 and a 4-yard return back to the 30. So our first turnover here in the championship game. Erie double teaming Stevens and it pays off. Taking over on the 30. Tomlinson in the backfield. Dracut is run average pass.
Carson Palmer only 4 picks during the regular season. There was a big one there.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Guess right on the run, and Tomlinson, no gain. 2nd and 10. And run Tomlinson double teaming on Owens. It goes off the offensive tackle, no man in his own 5-yard gain. 3rd and 5 for Erie. Erie, the number 1 seed, and they have advanced here to the final. Dracut, the 6th seed. 2 upsets. Sort of, kind of. Every team in this league is really good. 3 wide for Brad Johnson against average pass. Okay. Here we go. Short pass to Reggie Brown. He's double teaming Lewis, and it's incomplete. So on comes Peterson to attempt the field goal and get our first score of the game here. This will be from 42 yards out. And it is good. So off the pick, Erie takes over in Dracut 30 and moved 5 yards to kick the field goal. 3-0 Erie early here in the first quarter. Return for Betts. And it's 1st and 10 for Dracut at the 34. Long pass. Look in to Stevens, and it's a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Guess right. Off tackle Portis, guess right, and it's a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 5. So 2 good calls by Erie. 3rd and 5, staying with the blocking back formation. Four 3D. Looking past to Mark Strong, double teaming Branch, and it's incomplete off of Palmer's card. And here we go. Punting away. Ooh, only a 31-yard kick. And a 12-yard return. So good field position here for Erie on their 3rd drive of the game. First one 3 and out. Second one off an interception. And now they take over at their 42. Tomlinson still in the game at running back. Long pass to Reggie Brown. He's doubled, and it's incomplete. Second attempt. All good?
I think I'm in good shape now. So we had an interception, huh?
Yeah.
On Erie's card. It looked like it was a 5, so I don't know if the good defense made the difference or not there. Short pass Troop on the 2nd and 10. 3 men in zone. 2 yards and he fumbles it. And it's recovered by the defense. So Johnson on a must-run fumble is at 27.8. Certainly one of his weak points. Johnson fumbled 9 times in the regular season, at least 9 times through the first 14 games. This is the 4th highest fumbler in the entire league.
Yeah.
And loses a critical one there. So he's known to fumble. You see right there, 27.8 versus 21.
Oof.
Did him in on the must run. These are 2 teams that finished top 5 in fumble recoveries, meaning a lucky roll of the dice. They tend to get it. Guessed right running here. No gain. Typical formation for Dracut. Don't see much else. Sometimes Strong is out of the game. That's about it. You get a second tight end, but a lot of snaps for Strong this year. Back to the end run. Man is there. Goes to Portis' card, but Erie avoids disaster. And disaster for Portis is just killing you with 1,000 short gains. Avoids it there. But brings up a third manageable from the 37-yard line. Dracut's kicker is a very good deep guy. Hits 16 out of 36. League average is 8, so he's double the league average out here. But he's at the fringe of the variable range at 37 yards. He doesn't go any longer. 33, flat pass Portis. 2 men are there, and he's going to lose 4. And that's going to either force a short pass or a punt. Doesn't think twice. Kind of punt away against his good defense. The coffin corner, still too long as he booms it. 52 yards. And Erie avoids disaster off the Johnson fumble. Crisis averted, Bob. And Greg. Is Greg still with us?
I don't.
Greg is with us.
Yep,
Hi,
just
Greg.
got back.
Yeah, good.
So, Erie's got to be very pleased with those. Well, wouldn't be happy when Johnson fumbled, but comes away unscathed with the lead. 5:06 left first quarter. Looking past Troop, one guy is there and another incompletion on the receiver card. Second and 10. We got good average, I believe. 3-4 for Dracut. Good for Erie. Short pass Owens. He's against the 5 and another drop. Not a drop, guessed right, but he'd have dropped it if it was wrong too. 3rd and 10. So at least when I've been watching, receivers have had some troubles here.
Yes. Johnson 1 for 6 with 4 yards.
And like 3 receiver incompletions. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
3 to 4? At least 3 that I've seen. Three wide versus a nickel. Not much pass rush for this Dracut team. Finished bottom 5 in every sack category. Fewest contests, lowest win percentage, only 6% win percentage, 0.2 sacks per game, also last in the league. And even when he sacked somebody, he only sacked him for 5 yards a sack. That was 14th in the league out of 16 teams. Even when he got one, it wasn't a good one. Short pass Kinney. He's not double teamed. 4 yards. Doesn't fumble this time. 4th and 6. Punt comes on. And let's see if it's a coffin corner from back from his 24. It is not. Here's a chance. Can he get the 4? He can't. 5 yards. And Dracut will start out at their own 38-yard line.
That delay is death, right? When you wait for that result.
And run Portis. Guessed wrong. Needs a short gain here to get things going.
There
Finds
it
it.
is.
13 yards. Into Erie territory at the 49. 1st and 10. 3 minutes left first quarter. Just starting out, really. Long pass Givens. He is wisely double teamed and avoids the interception. Erie middle of the pack in all the double team stats. 21 called per game. 10th in the league. Right in the middle of the pack. 8th in terms of success at 13.6% in calling them. Short pass gets wrong. Opportunity, but it's broken up by Mike Brown, the 6. On the 4 white die. Let's see if Dracut stalls out again near midfield. Got a great short passer in Palmer. Second best in the set. Going to Stevens. Can't find it on Stevens' card. 4th and 10. From the 3, they'll let this one bounce, and Dracut looking for a low roll. Will he find it? No. Touchback.
So Palmer is now 2 for 8 for 0. So what is it, 4 yards of passing the whole game so far? Amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't call these the best receivers out there. In terms of receivers, the best one, of course, among all of them is Terrell Owens. Going out to Troop here. Here's a receiver catch for 6 yards. But after Owens, it really drops off in terms of receivers, pure wide receivers here, not including tight ends. Deion Branch is the next in the combined group at 31st best receiver in the league, so it drops way, way off after Owens. It's a guest run line, Buck. Help comes from the Erie offensive line. First down. Up to the 32. Short pass gets wrong. Opportunity for Owens looking for a receiver card, but it lands incomplete on the guessed wrong card of Brad Johnson. Johnson, 3rd best flat pass in the set, 13th best short pass. So when you have a 16-team league, it's a little bit below where you want it to be. 2nd and 10. Blocking back versus 3-4. Troop stays in. It's an end run wrong. Castillo's going to come in and make a play. And an opportunity for Tomlinson ends up going the other way. And it's 3rd and 12. It's the nickel. Tomlinson in the backfield. Not much pass rush to worry about. Short pass, Kinney. 4 men in zone, incomplete on Johnson's card. And the punt fest continues. Now at the 30, he is going to test them again. This time, it's a 3-yard gain. And Dracut will start at the 32. So Erie holding their breath a couple times.
49 yards of offense total between both teams after 1 quarter.
And another miss. Right on cue for Bob's stat there. 2nd and 10. And you see the nice interception of Palmer pay off there. A lot of quarterbacks who he picked on that 7. Guessed right short. He avoids it. And now 2nd and 10. Short pass, guessed wrong. Incomplete again. The good defense makes the difference. Average would have given up 12 yards there. 3rd and 10. Short pass, Branch is not double team. Looking for Palmer's card. He gets it, and he's picked. 2 through 6. This time it's the 3. A return opportunity from about midfield. Goes 10 yards. And Erie set up with 13:30 left here in the half. at Dracut's 34-yard line, up 3-0.
Second pick for Palmer.
Erie's defense, second in the league in interceptions. Intercepted 1.2 per game. Off tackle Tomlinson.
Oof, the 5.
No gain, guess wrong. So Palmer, who has more completions, the offense or the defense against him so far? 2 for the defense. How about the offense? Offense 2. So 2-2. He's thrown 2 to the good guys and 2 to the bad guys.
Yeah.
Second and 10. Guessed wrong. Short pass. Opportunity incomplete on the 4-man card. Moved a guy up. Would have been a receiver if it was 3-man. Now 3rd and 10. So from the 34-yard line, Erie
Staying in a
Just
blocking
six.
back.
Yeah,
Interesting.
stays in blocking back. Yeah, they can move up to 27 out of 36 instead of 6 out of 36. Well within range. Peterson goes out to the 41. But he's only 6 out of 36 out there. Flat pass. Troop. Gonna lose a yard. So still 6 out of 36. 4th and 11. This is where your short pass column right really matters. Do you populate it with plus 10s or you populate it with plus 11s?
Huh.
If he goes for it, we'll take a look. If he goes for it, I assume he doesn't have a plus 10 on 7, for example. Erie, as far as 4th down conversions go, was 9th in the league, so middle of the pack. 1.8 4th down conversion attempts per game. Decides to punt. And it only goes 17 yards. So that's going to put Dracut at the 18. Erie playing field position. Finished second in the league behind Rochester in field position. They were plus 5 yards versus their opponent in starting field position. Second and 6. I missed a play there. 4 yards. Flat pass Gibbons.
Oh, man. Ooh.
And another time where receiver cannot come through. 3rd and 6. So you see this flat passing out of Erie. They like the flat passing too. Not as much as Erie, but they finished 6th in the league, 26%. Which is kind of high given you have Carson Palmer as your quarterback. Not that he's bad at flat passing, but he can do other things. But now faces 3rd and 6. Not a big runner on 3rd down. Goes flat pass. Just gets 2, and it's another punt for Dracut. From the 30. And gets 3. Erie punt returns this year were actually pretty good given the card you have there. Finished 5th with 11.6 yards per return. Not the strongest card, as you can see. Certainly doesn't break one away for you. Guessed right and run. Gonna lose a yard. Tough sledding continues. The offensive woes overall continue. 2nd and 11. Back to Tomlinson. 3 yards, 3rd and long again. 8 yards tougher for Brad Johnson to pull off. Not going to do it flat pass right, of course. And yeah, you do see that plus 10 on 7. There you go. We were wondering about that. That's why he wouldn't go for it on 4th down. Don't blame him. Third and 8.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. No men back there. And now another punt. Shocking. Another decision for Erie. I mean, going back to the well. What are you doing here, Bob?
He's at his own 35. I mean,
Yeah.
I cough and corner this. I'm so scared of this punt returner.
Mm-hmm.
He's punting it
He's
away.
testing fate again,
Oh,
and it's a
Thank God.
look out! No, fair catch. I thought it was a touchdown.
I thought it was, oh man.
All the words jumbled together.
I can feel Brian's eyes rolling right now. Like, oh boy.
Clinton Portis.
1 yard.
Hey, gets a yard. So
I mean,
that's
both
a
these running backs,
33% increase of Palmer's passing yards. Go ahead.
both these running backs was such a huge part of their offenses, and neither one can get going here. It's just amazing. And Palmer is for 3 yards passing. There he is again, 4 yards. All right, it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Well, if I am Dracut, I'm going deep here.
Me too.
I think he's gonna guess flat pass, move guys up. That's my move.
Quick in.
Those look in against the 6.
Incomplete.
No dice. Tables are being pounded. 50-yard punt.
So Dracut has had the ball 7 times and has 6 3-and-outs. How about that?
Amazing. Erie's defense finished number 1 in the league in points per game, 14.4 against, at least through 14 games. 3rd in the league in defense, and ends up with a short pass right incompletion on 1st down on his own card. Second 10. Combined 12 yards for these quarterbacks. I think. Short pass. Kinney incomplete. Needs 10 yards. Has the quarterback to do it.
Does he go deep again to Brown? No.
Short pass. Kinney. He's doubled up.
Incomplete.
Would have been a must run. It's a low percentage conversion, 2 and 3 only. And it's punt. And he punts away. And here we go again, everybody.
Survey says 2-yard gain.
Oh, my. He just scored 2 touchdowns on me so far.
Here we go.
At this, been like, what, 5 punts that he's launched, I think?
6.
6. 1 coffin.
On the
Long pass gets wrong. Opportunity! Finds him for 28 yards.
Got it. 28.
Sort of backs into it on a 1-man 12 roll. But it works out just fine. Back in no man's land at the 48-yard line where drives go to die. And run Portis. Can he break through? No. Just 4 yards. 2nd and 6.
5 on the D card. So it actually paid off versus his card.
Yeah, no kidding. Dracut's made it as far as the 37-yard line, I believe, before getting pushed back on a 3rd down. Flat pass gets wrong. Just 2 yards. Frustration. 3rd and 4. Perhaps 2-down territory if he can stay within containment zone here. Linebuck Portis guessed right. Center is not going to help. 4th and 2.
Rolled the 6. 5 would have been a 10-yard gain.
Stays blocking back. 4th and 2. This team likes to go flat 67% of the time.
All right.
League average is just 30%. So well above average in the flats. But you know that. You're studying your own tendencies when you're walking into a game like this.
Right.
Let's see if he switches it up. I'd be
Nope.
sure doesn't. Against the 6 out there, just needs 2, get 6 yards. Double teamed Branch, went to Givens. Not exactly sort of a breakthrough play or anything. Up to the 34, still a lot of work to do to secure points. That would start with getting to at least the 27-yard line. Where Jeff Wilkins is 29 out of 36. Off tackle Portis.
Short gain.
Finds a short gain, 10 yards. So Erie avoids the touchdown. Falls on the right side of the 212. 1st and 10 at the 24. Dracut in business as we reach the 2-minute warning. 3-0 Erie lead. Every possession, every snap seems precious. Guessed wrong, short pass, 4-man in zone. Watch out for that pick. It's 11 yards. Up to the 13. $152. Both teams have all timeouts. As Erie's starting to watch the clock now. Guessed right, off tackle, just gets a yard. 2nd and 9. Avoids a 6-yard gain by guessing run. Down to 122 on the clock. No timeout came in there from Erie. Off tackle guessed wrong. Portis looking for the short gain. Gets 8 yards, though. So that's satisfactory for Dracut. 3rd and 1 now from the 4.
Timeout, Erie.
Full house. Blitzing 4-3. Linebuck Portis guessed wrong.
In.
Portis gets 5. It's a touchdown. Dracut takes the lead with 1 minute left in the half. 6-3. Wilkins on for the extra point. And it's good. 7-3. Here comes the Erie kickoff return, which is a little bit better than the punt return, but can't get the big one. Out to the 37, under a minute now left. You really don't want to be punting to what's his name here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think you're hunting for a Turner long gain here.
He loves
So make
Turner.
sure you avoid the punt.
He loves Turner in these situations.
Yeah.
There you go.
Doesn't go end run. Instead goes off tackle. Uses his second timeout. Up to the 49. Peterson again, longest field goal attempt in the league out to the 41-yard line. Again, only 6 out of 36, but the time you would use it is with 1 second left in the half. That's when you would use it, if you ever did. So it just needs 8 yards to creep into that zone here. Turner in the backfield.
Fly.
Long pass.
He's double.
He's double teamed. Incomplete. And you see the Dracut pass rush gets a 9 on a random of 8. Sorry, random of 9 when he needed 8. Just missed the sack.
But there's where the lack of pass rush got him, right?
Yep. Even one linebacker coming would have caused a sack there.
Mm-hmm.
And run Turner. Looking for the big one. Can't find it. See, Dracut call a timeout here if he didn't get out of bounds. Force that punt. Force a punt. He
Ooh,
does not. He wants to play it safe. Interesting. Well,
Does-
he could still force a punt, I guess, with 8 seconds. But I guess you would go for it from midfield. Yeah, you'd probably end up going for it from midfield instead of punting. I don't know. Tough to say. Back to Turner, looking for the big one. Doesn't get it. Gets the first down, however.
to the 38.
Now within range. With no timeouts. Erie does not go for the 6 out of 36. Huh. It needs 38 yards. Tomlinson might have that as a natural on his card. He doesn't there. Hmm. Decisions. No timeouts. Short pass, Owens.
Incomplete.
All right. Well, now he gets another shot at the field goal here if he wants to give Peterson a whirl. And here he comes.
And
Peterson from deep.
he hits it.
He hits it!
Wow.
Just when you need it most.
Wow.
7-6 at the half.
What a half. 2 drives to close out the half, and nothing was happening.
Peterson gets us going. Right out to the 24, and let's see here. No break. We carry on. 7-6. Starting the third quarter. Dracut ball from their own 24. That's a guess wrong. Portis run off to a short gain start, 14 yards.
Just a stat here. Brad Johnson, 3 for 17, 9 yards. Long of 6.
Yeah, I guess we should just get that up for posterity's sake here. Just going to spin through the box score. Won't even read it. Anybody can pause it where they want to pause it
Yeah.
in the future.
Good job, Portis. The
That was
5.
dreaded 5 for Portis. Getting his share of those today. Both teams are really. 2nd and 10. Branch is not double teamed. Incomplete on Palmer's card, 3rd and 10. Troy Brown's doubled.
Picked.
It's picked. 3rd pick of the day. Here comes Erie. No gain.
3 picks. Wow. And what do you have on the season? Like,
Not many.
not many.
4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
4 in the season. He's got 3 in this game. Wow.
Hamilton gains 5 yards. Into Dracut territory, 2nd and 5. Line Buck Tomlinson. 7 more. First down. Up to the Dracut 41. And 8 carries left for Tomlinson. Short pass T.O. He's not double teamed, and he avoids the pick. Look at that guessed right pick. We thought Palmer's was pretty good. Johnson, 2 and 3. That's the upside of the Johnson's card is lack of INTs. And he avoids one that Palmer would have thrown. Second and 10. Nearing field goal range. Look in pass. Guessed wrong. Gets 8 yards. Sets up third and short. Third and 2. This Erie team preferred the end run when running. At least a lot more than the league. 19% versus 7%. Goes Linebuck. Gets 7. First down. To the 26. Off tackle, Tomlinson, man in zone. Gets help from the tackle, the offensive tackle. 4 yards, second and 6. Now from the 22. End run gets strong. Opportunity for Tomlinson. Gonna get 5. Third and 1.
6 against a 5.
Third and 1 from the 17. Off tackle, guest right man in zone. Cannot get help. So here comes Peterson, who he had a pretty uneven regular season, finished 12th in the league, just hitting 74%. Hits here. And now Erie takes the lead with 8:06 left, third quarter, 9-7. Dracut for the big return. Not going to happen thanks to a touchback. Nicely done by Peterson. Peterson brings a good field goal kicking card. Not great, but good, but just excellent return coverage. And spots it with a few touchbacks as well. Obviously, he's having a game so far. End run. Portis only gets a yard. Guessed wrong on first down, second and 9. Back to Portis. Guessed wrong. It's a snap fumble. It's recovered by Erie.
Wow.
Another Palmer miscue. 3.2 versus 2. Gets the 2. And now Erie set up in the Dracut red zone with the lead. And a chance to extend it to a 2-score lead here. "16 yards, down to the 2. Kinney with a big yardage catch. First and goal. Full house versus 3-4. Going to Tomlinson. Guessed right. Linebacker can't make the play. Touchdown, Erie. 15-7 lead. 6:18 left. Going to go for 1. To stretch this to a 2-point lead. Gets it. Now Dracut almost fumbles away the ensuing kickoff. Holds on to it thanks to the white die. And it's first and 10 out at the 23-yard line. End run, guessed wrong. Portis. Short gain for 17. Short pass guessed wrong. Givens, opportunity.
There it is.
Long gain for 40. Down to the 20, I guess. 30. Down to 20. Yep, 20. And it is a red zone trip. 1 yard away from a red zone trip for Dracut.
It would have been incomplete on Palmer's card, by the way.
Times it works out. Going to the good defensive card. -1 on a flat pass. Guessed wrong, I believe. 2nd and 11. Guessed right. Another loss. 3rd and 12. Going backwards here. Back to the 22. We take a look. I see up 1 plus 12 there sitting on 6 plus 13 plus 14. So a few different ways to get it here. Short pass, Stevens gets only 10. Decision time for Dracut. What are you doing here, Bob?
He's gonna kick it. Mike's conservative. I know. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah.
He drilled it.
I might have went 4th and 2.
Mm-hmm. Locking back formation. End run guessed right. Goes to the defensive card. Just gets a yard. 2nd and 9. Dracut. Not a team that called run a lot. Just 21% of the time did they call run on defense. That's 12th in the league. Here's a guess wrong opportunity. 7 big yards for Tomlinson. 3rd and 2. That's where Erie likes to live, in 3rd and short situations. Finished 4th in the league. Check that. 9th in the league. 52% here. Flat pass. Owens gets it for 8 yards. Into Dracut territory, trying to get those 3 points right back. That would be a big boost here. Just wants any points he can get to get this back to a 2-score lead. Guessed wrong. Tomlinson gonna lose a yard. Guessed wrong. The 5 offensive tackle stymied by the 6 white. Second and 11. Never see a blitz formation from Dracut. Short pass, Troop, guessed right. Complete on the average cards. 3 men in zone, plus 12. First down, Erie. Up to the 37. And it'd be just a faint hint of desperation here from the Dracut defense. Really don't want to be down 2 scores here. Gets double teamed, does Owens, and it's incomplete. Would have been plus 14. Second and 10. End run, guessed wrong. Tomlinson! It's just going to get 3. It was 3 or 16, and the 5 defensive end makes the play on the 4 white die. 3rd and 7 now back from the 34. Interesting. Playing for 3 points here if you're Erie.
Yeah.
So very interesting play call here. Could really go either way. Toss of the coin. Peterson is good for 27 out of 36 out here. Just a little bit above league average of 25. And that means if he gets the next zone, inside the 32 and inside. So 3 wide versus 3-3-5. See that 6 nose tackle in there. Looking past. Guessed wrong. It doesn't help. Oh my. A huge opportunity for Erie. Gets stymied by the dice. And it's 4th and 7. Decision time out from the 34. The variable could help him here. Needs 2 yards of variable help to ratchet up into Peterson's better range. But a truly difficult decision, I would say. What are you doing here, Bob?
I think I would go for the field goal. I mean, to put a little pressure. Maybe get the variable. Let's see.
I gotta go, and I gotta throw short and just hope I hit the 7.
Uh-huh.
It's an average defense.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
No pass rush.
Yeah, I wouldn't punt it here. I need to kick the field goal and go for it.
Yeah, he has pass rush. He just doesn't like to use it.
Well,
he's got the pit linebackers. I mean, doesn't really get much better.
That's true. Delay of game being called here on Erie. Pushing back 5.
Both those plays, really, hitting the D card paid off there. Would have been big plays for Erie if one on the offense.
Sure.
Tomlinson would have had a long gain.
Mm.
And Johnson, I think, would have completed that. He's going for it. And Culpepper's coming in.
Culpepper comes in.
And
I clicked on the wrong card here. He usually brings long pass help, but you see that short pass is so limiting. So he's not going to get you a must run. I'm not sure what the thought was here. Mark this one down for the post game interview. Yep. I mean, any comments, Greg? You know something I don't know?
Got nothing.
Yeah. I mean, you can go deep with them. I mean, going deep is when you're desperate. I mean, that's definitely will do that, right? Last drive of the game, bring them in for a deep ball if you're down. But short pass, I'm not following. Let's see. That means he'll pull a rabbit out of that hat for us, I'm sure. Short pass, Lewis. 4 men in zone.
Must run. You got it. You got it.
Must run on 4 makes the difference. And that's I guess that's why he's in there. I mean, if you calculate it, that would be it. But wow. Johnson on 4 would have been incomplete, right?
Couldn't have worked out better.
Oh, yep. Well played by Erie. 1st and 10, 27. Now, if you'd have rolled the 7, it would have been we'd all be screaming and yelling, but works out really well. Or if he would have gotten an 8 on the must run. First and 10. Buck Tomlinson. Short gain, 16 yards to the 11-yard line. Erie just wants to get in there, get in that end zone. Doesn't want to give Johnson any more snap fumble chances, you name it. Guess wrong, end run. Can he get in that end zone? He can. Touchdown, Erie. Pulling away 22-10. One or two. Going for two. Short pass. Guess wrong. Incomplete. So 22-10 is where it stays. Dracut thinks about fumbling it again. This time not. First and 10. Portis, with 15 carries left, gets the dreaded 5 on first down. Ooh, onions. The fourth down conversion goes the wrong way. Trying to get some momentum, stymied on the first play, but a lot of football left here. Second and 10. 10:48 left, down 12. And run to Portis again, this time 9 yards. Plus 57 for Tiki. Third and 1. $9 bomber looking for the first down.
Ooh, just gets it.
Gets it, Max Strong. Under 10 minutes now. Short pass guessed wrong. Opportunity for Givens only gets 13. Not going to hurt you too bad, these receivers. Flat pass guessed wrong.
10 yards.
Portis with 10 more. Into Erie territory now. 8:24 left in the fourth quarter.
He's matriculating. Let's see.
Grand short pass. Plenty of pass rush coming. First down, 13 yards. Up to the 33. Short pass guessed wrong. Stevens. It's a big play by Mike Brown on the 6 white die. Shows off a little bit. Doesn't do it on a 4 or 5. He does it on the 6 white. Second and 10. Guessed right and run. Going to be good for 8 yards anyway. Stevens comes back with a good block. Third and 2. Oh. Blocking back versus 4-3. The guessed right run needs 2. Gets nothing. 4th and 2 from the 25. He will go with 6:18 left. Talked about tendencies here before. Likes the flat pass. Goes flat pass against a 6 out there. Downgraded to a 5 plus 8 yards. It was downgraded thanks to the short yardage. Didn't come into play though. Went to guess wrong for plus 8. First and 10 now into the red zone. 5:42 left, fourth quarter. Looking back versus 4-3. So Dracut keeps it interesting by converting their own fourth down. It's 6 yards on first. Now up to the Erie 11-yard line. 2nd and 4. 5:06 left.
A lot of time coming up the clock on this drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's could make things uncomfortable at the end. Short pass to a double team. Gibbons. It's complete anyway for a touchdown. Nice roll there for Carson Palmer.
All
He
right.
gets exactly the yardage he needs and expresses his way into the end zone. If you go for one here, you make it a 5-point game and you stay in it if there's a field goal by the other side. So I guess that's why he's kicking. Wilkins hits, and now a big return. Can Erie switch momentum right back? Not really. Out to the 26. This is a team that likes to spend time with the ball, does Erie. Finished second in the league at time of possession. Behind only Dracut, by the way.
Huge striker.
Off tackle, gets wrong. Gets help from Ruben Brown on that 6 white die. 2nd and 4. Looking pass. One man there. 11 yards. Reggie Brown. On the other side was a long gain. It'll take the 11. 43-yard line. 3:18 left to play now. Opportunities dwindling. At the very least, picking up that first down is going to neutralize Clinton Portis a little bit. Not going to be able to run quite as much as he wants to when you need a touchdown, not a field goal. And Ron Tomlinson guessed correctly. Nobody home, though. It's a snap fumble. There it is.
Ooh.
It's picked up by the offense. Wow. We saw that one coming. And the ball bounces back to Johnson. 2nd and 13. 2:42 left. Turner checks in.
Yeah.
Even a short pass completion will not yield you a first down. Tough not to call run here. Goes short pass, does call run. Gets 11, so now 3rd and 2. Would have got 11 guessed right as well. And now we have not the game yet on the line, but
Close.
getting there. Yep. %97 small ball. Goes flat pass. Nobody home. +4. There was a man home, I guess. Yeah, he went right. Thought there was nobody there. So not +30, +4. And the 2-minute warning
All right.
has come upon us from the 45. So this is it right here, pretty much. Not for sure, but if he gets it in one play, then the first down, then Dracut will still have life. A chance to burn timeouts here, at the very least, for Erie. Here's the first one that Dracut will burn, but even then, a huge short gain.
Oh.
That's a draining play right there. A championship type run for Tomlinson.
Guess right. Rolls.
Oh, that hurts. Can you feel that one, Bob?
Oh, yes, I feel it. Oh, man.
Tomlinson, 5 yards with 2 men in zone. A first down away from a championship. Anything you can do to make Brad Johnson not take a snap.
I mean, the 3 picks by Palmer and then that snap fumble that he just recovered, Erie, and then the Culpepper sub, huge.
Huge. But even a field goal there would put us in the same position now. Where if he plays keep away, he would have won with, even if Culpepper didn't convert. But of course, it would have mattered. He didn't kick a field goal. It would have been Dracut ball.
Well, also remember that field goal at the end of the half. He had 6 out of 36, and Peterson rolled the 4. That also plays into this.
And he did that with no timeouts. I mean, a couple things could have happened where they would have been off the field.
Yeah.
Here's the play of the game. 3rd and 5. This is it. Last gasp for Dracut. It's guessed right. Looking for 5 yards. Can't get it. Just missed it. I don't know if contain would have been there. I don't know if any linebackers were in that zone. 4th and 5. Here we go. Peterson from the 22 hits it. So it's an 8-point game. And what do you do here? You're going to kick away dangerously. Looking for a Peterson touchback. Or a 7 on the coverage. Or does he squib it?
He's thinking.
He's thinking, for sure he's thinking.
He squibbed it.
He squibs.
All right.
Okay. Works out pretty well for Dracut, I'd say.
Yeah. No timeouts. He's got 58 yards to cover.
And not the receivers to get you there, but
Palmer does have an 8. Long gain 8.
yeah, for sure. That's what you're looking for.
You got to think he's going to put 2 men in the zone, right?
Oh, yeah. Every time. Without even thinking.
Yeah.
It's just a my card, your card situation. Showdown.
Yeah, I would.
And then the double teams later on, but we'll
Yeah.
see about that.
Yeah.
Damien Rice up against the 5. Strong will neutralize the asterisk for sure.
Double teaming Givens.
Stevens.
Oh.
It's the 8, but on the wrong side.
Wrong side. That's Palmer's card. It's a long gain.
You can't try anything else. You don't have the receivers. You just got to rely on Palmer's card. Here you go, doing it again. This time, hits it for 31. Can't get out of bounds. Going to have to spike it.
Yep.
And now he's within double team range as well at plus 31, sitting at the 27. So, there's an indefensible property that sort of layers into this here when you get inside the 32-yard line, like Dracut is now. They have a maximum 15, 8, 1, 3 chances, max, to hit that again. Here's our first chance. Double teamed or not. Be on alert. Branch, double team. Gets it! Touchdown!
Oh.
Wow.
Second left. Unbelievable. Wow.
Conversion is needed.
What an ending.
He's hit 50% of his 2-point conversions.
What's he doing?
1 out of 2 in the regular season. Going blocking back here, not full house. He's got a lot of 5s and 6s on the line. I mean, I would take any 6 I could get, but okay.
I'm saying short pass Stevens. That's my call. Let's see.
Against a 6,
I know.
And against that card, I think you can get 2 cards on the ground so much easier. But Portis is not a guest right runner.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys. It's a short pass. Stevens, he called it, and he
got it.
We are tied, and we are headed perhaps to overtime.
Unbelievable. Just call me John Madden, Tony Romo. That's it. Oh,
Fumble! There's
recovered.
somebody he can return this. Dracut will
my-
pick it up. Can they score? They only need a short gain. Here we go. We don't know.
What happened?
It says no, but don't trust it, guys. Don't trust that no right there.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't mean that he said no. It doesn't mean that he said no. I have enough experience watching games. We'll have to write that down, please, somebody. We'll have to ask after the game. We look at it, and Dracut's getting the ball back, everybody, in overtime. Now, we always forget. I mean, I've asked the question probably half a dozen times this year. Is it forced score wins or not? And here you go. Here's
Well, it's possession change, so it doesn't matter. First and
in
10.
overtime. In overtime, is first score a win or not? So, if you guys, if one of you guys could DM Dennis, I'll check the rules. See if we can get a definitive answer. Both teams get ball.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Short pass branch. 15. Another 10. Short pass Givens. 16 more. Jeez Louise. Couldn't move the ball for 4 quarters. And all of a sudden.
I'm confused what just happened with this kickoff. I thought Dracut recovered, and then it looks like Erie kicked it off. What am I missing here?
It went to overtime and it was a coin flip.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Short pass Givens. He's doubled up. Gets the pick.
Picked.
He gets the pick.
Wow.
Can he end it on a return? Here we go.
Oh man,
Something happened. No return.
no
23
return.
yards.
Next score wins.
Now we are at next score wins. Yes. Chance for Erie to walk away after just punch after punch coming from Dracut for about a 10-minute sequence here. Looking past Kinney. He's guessed right, incomplete.
Wait.
So important for Erie to get first down yardage. The way this team operates. Of course, they can get it back, but they like to stay on schedule. 2nd and 10. Everybody does, but a little more important for the small ball team. End run, guessed wrong. Opportunity. Gets 8 yards. Ruben Brown has made some big blocks today. And there's another one. 3rd and 2. Field goal kicker advantage here in a strict sense goes to Dracut. If it becomes a field goal battle. But these are 2 good kickers, 2 higher end kickers. Decisions here on 3rd and 2. Erie, a 52% runner in the regular season. The rest of the league was at 58%. It's a little bit less. Heed correctly gets a yard, 4th and 1. And
Whoa.
We have a punt. It's going to be a coffin corner, I would imagine.
It's got
And it makes you wonder, do you go? Do you just
going.
go? And you
He's
do.
going.
Yeah. It makes you, are you really going to coffin corner it for 8 yards? No,
Yeah.
So here we go. 4th and 1. Erie had 18 of these in the regular season. Ran 61% of the time. Compared to a league average of 57%. So right around league average. End run correctly guessed, and Tomlinson gets
Stop
a
them.
loss of 6. Oh my!
Woof.
Dracut takes over as a 13-yard swing from right to wrong at the 38.
This game went from having nothing happening to explosion here in the fourth. Wow.
Erie on 4th and 1, an outsized amount of end runs, 33% versus 9% in the league, and you saw it there. It did not pay off.
I'm sensing a heavy dose of Portis coming up. Let's see. What does he need to get to, Anthony? What do you think?
Well, with Wilkins as your kicker, he's already he's 1 yard away from 16 out of 36.
Okay.
And then the next is 29.
Mm-hmm.
So both well above average.
Screen
Flat pass
right.
gets wrong. One man is there. 9 yards. Tell you what, I mean, you're flat passing. It's a good pass D. It's always scary. Yeah, 2 through 5 interception. They're ready to go the other way.
Mm.
So even guessed wrong, I'm scared. Gets 9 yards though, 2nd and 1. So into much better range here. Now, does he bracket up at all from here? Does Wilkins? He does. He goes to 33 out of 36 if you hit the 22-yard line bracket. Now on the 2nd and 1. Palmer he can fumble, so yeah, I don't know you're going to go linebuck Palmer here. And here's a linebuck Palmer. Look out.
No gain.
No gain. He's a 20 fumble.
Wow.
3rd and 1.
He does like to sneak Palmer in those situations. That was his a big tendency of his.
Will he do it again? I mean, it's the thing
Flat.
that Portis does not bring you is clutch guest right running.
Flat passed all day.
There's again.
But Palmer gets wrong.
You got
Two
it.
first
Got it.
down.
Yeah, he that's the tendency. He likes the Palmer sneak.
Take a look at that. Yeah, 3rd in the league on 3rd and 1 and 2. All the plays in the entire league is a linebucker to Palmer. Mike Brown makes another big play. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Every play that's snapped is a chance at a turnover. Erie in the position where they have to take chances.
Inside.
Linebucker Portis guessed right. Just looking for positive yards, avoiding fumbles if he can.
Oh,
He fumbles it!
Oh my! Oh! Oh! Heartbreak.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Holy mackerel!
Wow.
Dracut throwing mice.
Mike just threw his mouse across the room. Maybe
Minimum fumbles
Oh.
for Portis. Finds the 2.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow.
Incredible. Here we go again. Long pass to a double team, Brown.
Picked.
Oh, it's picked.
Look out for the fumble, everybody. I mean, at this
Yeah.
point, you gotta return it. You just have
You
to.
gotta return it. Gotta return it. Come on.
Let's see what happens here.
No, he doesn't return it. Ay. All right.
I mean, if you're at the 49, I guess what you're thinking is worst case scenario, you play field position.
Yep.
But
Bomb to give
long
it.
pass, Gibbons can end it here.
No.
Missed it.
Oh.
The lack of big time receivers costing Dracut right there.
Needed to be double teamed. Make that catch.
Right? Gibbons 63rd in the league. Long pass wrong. Short pass branch. Hits it for 11. I mean, 63rd is just way down there in the 16-team league, obviously.
Dracut
back
is,
toward field goal range. Sorry, go ahead.
6 turnovers for Dracut in this game. Amazing.
Wow. Looking past Stevens. 6 yards. These teams tighten up a little bit. I'm throwing looking past 2. I'm assuming it gets picked. I don't want the interception return.
Yeah.
2nd and 4.
Square in.
Looking pass again. This time just a yard. Up to the 31. Into better range. Still has plenty of variable risk, though. And it's either a line book or a look-in. I'm guessing. I'm not sure how you get 3 yards here. Flat
Stream
pass
back
into
ball.
the flats. Can risk a loss.
A yard.
Gets a yard. Here we
Here
go.
we go.
Wilkins for the game from 47. The
It
kick is up. It is
Good.
Dracut
What an
with a
ending.
comeback victory.
Wow.
An
That's a
epic
classic.
game.
Classic ending to the tournament. Classic.
What a game.
I feel for Brian. He had such a great season, and he was right there. And that, unbelievable.
For the invitation here.
Congrats to Mike.
We're gonna just hopefully we see one. We'll take a look at the box score. I don't know. The box score feels less relevant than ever at the moment. I mean, it was just a matter of. Here's Michael.
Oh my God, what a game.
Congrats, Mike.
Congratulations.
You don't know how many times I wanted to put my fist through the screen.
Did you
Now-
smash your mouse into pieces? That's still
You know what I do? I've broken things before, Bob, so I know
Yeah.
what not to do. What I do is I
Right.
take my hand in a fist and I pound it on the desk. And it's funny, I had a tape roller at the top. It fell off, hit me in the head.
I have a Giants mug that's smashed. You can say.
Oh no. Oh my God. I mean, I shouldn't have even been in the game with all the turnovers I had. And then the pick I threw, was kicking myself for the pick, 2 double team pick I threw when I was in almost field goal range.
Yeah.
But Brian, are you on?
Brian is not
Oh, okay.
on.
Yeah, incredible.
Well, let's start with
game,
the
though.
hierarchy question. I mean, you've
Go ahead.
played a lot of Stratomatic football, Michael. I mean, out of all the championship games, can you think of a wilder one that you've played? I mean, is this
Never.
tops?
Never. I'm not in that many championship games, but no, I can't remember any game like this game. It was crazy. And I thought he fumbled the opening kickoff
So did I.
in the OT. I know we all did,
Yeah.
but I didn't realize there was 1 second left. I
Right.
thought there was going to be no time left after the extra point. I know that was kind of risky kicking off, but yeah.
Did
What
you?
would you-
I thought he fumbled it too. Did you return it?
No, I just jumped on it, but there was no time left because it was.
No, you could have run it in.
What was your
Oh
thinking?
yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I mean,
Michael,
I would
All
have
you
needed.
needed was a short game. It was the
Yeah.
14-yard line. You just needed a short game.
Yeah, a 2 or a 12.
What was your thinking on the 2-point conversion? By the way, I called it. I called a Stevens pass on that play.
Mm-hmm.
What were you thinking there?
Well, I don't want to give away any trade secrets.
No
but,
trade secrets. No trade secrets.
You know, I only if I was him, I would call run. Number
Right.
1. Number 2, if I get a run versus run on that, you know, I don't know, what is he, 12 times out of 32, 36, he's going to make it maybe 1 out of 3. I figure even a right call pass, I got a, you know, what is it, 20 chance? So that's why I did that.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that hurt.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would have called
Welcome,
run. I would have called run
Brian.
too, Greg.
Welcome, Brian.
Welcome, Brian, to
Brian.
the stage.
Yeah.
Well, that
You
was
want to start at
painful.
the beginning? Oh, I know. That was like a A root canal, Brian, I'm sure.
If the squib kick just goes like 3 more yards, you don't score. I mean, I
That's
kicked the
right.
squib
That's
because
right.
you had the touchdown. If
31
literally the
yards.
squib is not returned for +7 or whatever it was,
Yeah.
that's it. Or not back-to-back 9s. I mean, you had them both.
Yeah.
2 of the 3 touchdowns, guessed right, double teamed, were 2 of the 3
No.
touchdowns.
Yeah. Do you want to start at the beginning, Anthony, or?
Yeah, I mean, we could. I mean, it's like, where was the beginning? I mean, the beginning was just a lot of punts, guys. I mean, the beginning was just a ton of punts and miscues. If you wish to relive that, any highlights of that dreary era of the game, feel free.
I mean, Brian, incredible. My first 8 possessions, 1 first down,
Yeah.
7 3-and-outs,
Yeah.
6 punts, 2 picks, 1 drive of 4 plays.
Well, at one
Yep.
time you had 3 first downs and I had 1. I had almost had none. I almost didn't have one of the first. I think Turner's short gain was my first down of the half, and that was with like 6 minutes to go or something. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah, the
Palmer
defense
couldn't hit
was
anything.
incredible.
I mean, Johnson couldn't hit anything, but he stinks, so he's not supposed to hit things. Palmer couldn't hit stuff. Should have kicked the damn extra point, I guess, but math says go up 14 there. So
At one point, Palmer had 2 completions and 2 interceptions.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
and
right.
like 13 attempts, and Johnson was like 1 for 9 for 4 yards or something.
Yes, yes.
I mean, again, he stinks, but he's not. I mean, nobody's that bad, for God's sake.
It felt like the game really started. I mean, it started with the Peterson field goal at the end of the half, and from there we sort of entered an active game at that point, and no longer dreary, and it just built up the rest of the way. But let's start with that end of half drive there, Erie. You had Turner in the game. You went for it on a 3rd and something with no timeouts and 8 seconds left. You could have ended up without a field goal attempt, but you decided to play one more play.
Was that the Culpepper play?
Nope, that was the 6-36 end of half field
Oh,
goal.
that was where I figured he was going to call run and I would get something. And I think he did call run, right? And I still threw an incompletion.
Yeah.
I know at
Yep.
some point in the
Yeah,
game
you
there was
did.
a
You threw a
play
look
where
in.
that might have been later when I threw the Tomlinson look in and he called run. I was like, oh yes. And then I rolled like the 10 for the defender number and just sat down and went nowhere.
Yeah, it was
And
a
as you
short
can
pass.
see, go
Short
ahead.
pass incomplete. Yeah.
From there, kind of the avalanche of Erie's momentum in the game started at that point, and you reeled off whatever
Peterson
it
hit that
was, a
lucky
number of
field
picks.
goal. I was like, oh, 2-4, I'll go for it, whatever it is, 2-5, something like that. Yeah, Peterson hit that shit field goal. I was like, all right, points, we'll take it.
Yes. Now
Ugh.
let's fast forward to the 4th down. Culpepper.
Yeah,
Your
at that
thoughts on
point, the
Culpepper
pick or
coming
the
in?
fumble's irrelevant. Johnson's got 12 completions or maybe 11. I can't remember, something like that, 12 or 11. Culpepper's got just the 8, but then basically 7 chances a must run. And there was, 21 out of 36 to hit that. Plus, at the time, I thought maybe I'd throw a long game because he's got a long pass card like Palmer he's got the 9 or 8 and 9 for either that or 9 and 10. I can't remember. He never gets in. But it was like the long pass becomes an option with Culpepper, even right on my card. And then last, no, I'll just throw short. Maybe I'll get a receiver, a must run, and then got the 21 out of 36 I needed.
Now, Michael, did it cross your mind to shadow, figuring he brought him in for the must run? On a 4th down is the only time it was really worthwhile to shadow, by the way. And did it
Yeah.
cross your mind at all?
No, I kind of wanted to play vanilla because Brian's really good at mixing it up. The long pass did cross my mind. I immediately looked at it, and
Yeah,
a
He's
0.
actually worthy.
Yes, a 0-4 is not a bad shot right there. I mean, throw into his 0. I have a 4 at safety. That's a pretty good odds if he can hit my card. There's a lot of X's that's going to be complete. So it did, and that's something that he's not thinking I'm even going to cover that. So it did cross my mind. I never thought that the must run was in play there. The killer for me was the first die was a 6. So I was in my mind going, oh, it's okay. And then I saw the 1 and I was like, oh no. But that was a Great call, Brian. Great call. I mean, you got 7 points on that drive.
Yeah, I'm doing the
And
math. It's like with
really
the threat
put
of
me
the
on my
long
heel.
pass, he's going to keep a guy back in the long pass zone. It's going to limit the number of double teams. I have a
Yeah.
better chance, more chance of the must run. Because I figure if it's Johnson, you're not worried about the long pass. You're doubling a couple guys, and I'm extra screwed. So, yeah. And then when I finally got in the end zone, I was like, all right. And then Owens misses the deuce. I was like, well, it's all right. It's 12. It's 2 big scores. We can, the math still said, but had I kicked the extra point, it would have been the game because it would have made when I made that field goal later.
Right.
Do you know if you ran instead of threw? I mean, Tomlinson's so deadly. Do you know if you ran on that? If that was going to be
I
a
rolled your card
2-pointer?
11, so I
11,
would have
let me
got it
look at
because
that.
that's center, right? If I go up the middle, I think
Even
that's center,
yeah.
2 yards and 0, and my guy's a 6. So
And
I
now
figured
coming,
I never throw for. I don't think I've thrown the ball in a 2-point
Oh,
conversion more than 10% of the time in my entire strategy distance. I'm just such a wuss and I run the ball all the time that I figured, all right, he knows my tendencies. We played a bunch of times. He's gonna call run, probably Key Tomlinson. Where I screwed up later on that when I had that 3rd and 2, it's automatically just clicked run linebacker Tomlinson, and I thought, shit, he's gonna bring 2 guys up. He's gonna key Tomlinson. That was dumb. I should have done something else. And you were pausing. I'm like, he's thinking, damn, he's thinking he's gonna do it. And then luckily it came up your card, and I still got a yard. But it was like, oh, damn it, I went too quick. I should have thrown to Troop on the outside or Brown or something like that. Or
Yeah, the next play was the -6, which
yeah,
was
that's
killer.
where the end run, because I figured you wouldn't have an end there, but I knew you'd have 5 guys up. Oh, I figured might have 5 guys in the line, in the linebacker area. So I was a little afraid to throw the flat. And he's still, with nobody in zone, he's still way over 50% to get that between my card and your card. But not on my card 8. He's not, or whatever I rolled. He's real bad there.
Yeah.
well, let's not jump too far ahead in that the ensuing drive after the TO 2-point drop there and the Culpepper conversion. You had a 4th and 2. I mean, game was on the line right here, Mike. I mean, if you missed this, it was over with 6:18 left. 4th and 2 from the Erie 25. You might not even remember this one, but it was.
I do, because I rolled 6 on 3rd and 2 against a run call, and I got the 0 on Portis's card, and I rolled the same exact roll, and this time I threw, luckily, flat.
And got it and scored 2 plays later. And then we had the drive where we got the Peterson field goal to make it 25-17 with 45 seconds left. So let's talk about this 3rd and 5 right here, because this was another convert and the game's over, or not convert, one way or the other. Erie, you remember this call? 3rd and 5 from the 22 before the field goal. You went off tackle Tomlinson. Ryan pleads the 5th.
Oh, did he get disconnected?
May have. Let's see.
Looks like it.
Yep. Because that was the game too. Ooh, I need to plug in my laptop before it runs out.
Yeah, he'd
And
come
so
out in
you
full
avoided
house,
2.
right?
What's that?
He'd come out in full house for that last.
Not that I recall on 3rd and 5. I don't think.
He was trying to run out the clock.
I don't think on 3rd and 5 from the 22. He ran Tomlinson off tackle, got nothing, kicked it, then the squib, and then all hell broke loose there after the squib. I mean, were you happy to see the squib, Mike? I guess I was. I mean, we certainly noted the result. We certainly noted it was a favorable result for you.
Yeah, that's for sure. You know what? I don't really squib the ball very much, so I'm not sure what that is. I was surprised to see all the zeros in the middle there, but he has a great kickoff return, so that was why he probably had all those zeros at 7 and 8. And did I get it at the 42?
Yeah, 42.
Yep.
Yeah.
42.
Yeah, so that gave me 58 yards. So 2 completions, I was going to get in the end zone. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
If I'd got it at the 37, You know, I thought he was looking at my return card and he saw the touchdown at 2,
Right.
and he was like, "I'm just not going to take that chance." You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I can hold him versus 2-man.
Yeah, that's definitely the thought process, I would imagine. Now, your 2-point conversion. Where is that 2-pointer? Where'd it go? Right here. Okay, yeah, we already talked about that. The Stevens catch, and then the kickoff fumble, didn't return it, went to overtime, and then you came out just firing. I mean,
Yeah, I had
boom,
a
boom,
feeling.
boom, 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 and then the interception.
I had a feeling he was going to be calling a lot of run. To be honest, the first game we played, obviously no one saw that game, but he called a lot of run on me. 50%, I'd say, on 1st and 10. And then a lot of times he did the same thing on 2nd down. So I knew at times he was going to mix it up. It was going to be kind of a 50-50 game. But I figured in a pinch, he was going to call run because that's actually better off. A wrong run sometimes is better off than a wrong pass. So so yeah, I know I marched on the field and then I got cocky, and I did think about running the ball once I got close to field goal range. The problem is I think I had 9 misses in the 40 range, so I really wanted to get inside the 22. So I was kind of looking at that on my kicker, and great double
7
team.
misses.
Yeah, 7 misses. Great double team, and I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. What was I thinking?
Yeah, both of your double teams really paid off. Obviously.
Not the
'cause
ones
you
that
got
scored.
the interception as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right.
My phone died, but it's back.
Back to back, though, I think you guys both nailed might have been 3 all day double team interceptions on the quarterback card, I think.
He hit one on mine. Yeah, the long, but the one I was like, all right, might as well go for, because in my head I'd already lost the game once he got down there. So I was like, oh, I might as well throw deep. Maybe I'll get something. Yeah, I did. My card 11.
And 2
Yeah, I was
turnovers,
lucky.
boom, boom. Oh my! 2
Anything
turnovers
but
back to back.
back-to-back
Did you
nines.
not return that interception, Mike?
No, I did. It came up 0-7.
Yeah, I went nowhere. Yeah, he got the 0.
Yeah, we can't see that very well.
That's
When
right.
I picked off the givens, I'm like, oh, 2 or 12, baby. Here it is. Here's how we're going to win it with defense. No. Nope.
That's what I said on the pick too. I go, this is going to be determined by some crazy 2 and 12 on an interception.
Yeah. All that defense I had all year, and I give up 2 back-to-back touchdown drives in like not much time at all. Ugh.
I know.
And
Palmer threw 6 picks in the 3 playoff games. He had 4 in the 16 games in the regular season.
Jeez.
I was kind of
Well, that
surprised
whole,
to see this call right here, Mike, too. Go ahead, Brian.
I was just going to say the whole first half, I mean, he should have been up way more than 7-6 in the first half. He had plenty of rolls that were, something wrong, not 2 men in zone. And Palmer just was like, miss. And then I think on the 2 final touchdown drives, I don't know if it came up my card more than like once or twice. It was just boom, boom, boom. It's like, oh, please, please.
Yeah, going back to the first half, I mean, the most exciting parts of the first half was when you punted.
And
Brian.
I just kept waiting. I was so afraid of that 4. I'm like, I can't win a battle of punts because his punt returner's a hell of a lot better than my punt returner. My coverage is better, but that's minimal compared to the 1 out of 12 touchdown. This has to stop.
And of course, you got the 5, Mike, which is very
And I
confusing
rolled a
because that's
4.
fair catch. Did you think that was a 4, Brian?
No, I rolled a 4. The punt return before or after that, I rolled a 4 on my card. I'm like, all right, we got that out of the way. It'll take it off for him. Yeah, it's like, that's why my first punt I coffin cornered from like the midfield or something like that. It was like, well, I'll give up the 10 yards for the, avoid the 1 out of 12 touchdown on me. Takes away the fumble possibility, but
it just did not. Looking at these stats too, it didn't feel this way. It did not feel lopsided in yards or yards per play to me, but it was. I mean, I guess you got your yards per play up a lot, Mike, Stucci
The
in the last couple
overtime.
of drives.
Up
Yeah.
at the overtime too. If we look at the game log, I got a lot of yards in the overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Anthony. You talk about that third and whatever it was there. That I threw the look in after I threw the look in on second down, and
Yeah.
like I said, I thought it was a pretty safe play. I was hoping he would call a run there, and I could just do something. I wasn't going to lose any more yards. And yeah, so it was kind of a safe play. I didn't want to run it in there and then chance a fumble or something like that. I don't know. I was so jaded at that point after I had fumbled the previous time.
Right. Well, I was thinking slightly different in that you threw 2 look-ins, and I was like, good move here, because at this point, being jaded as everybody was, if you throw in the flats, it's a pick 6. See you later.
That's why I threw the look in.
Against a good D. That's right. But then you went flat past the board. The
did
fact
I?
that you went flat surprised me. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I did. Oh, yeah.
On
I guess
third,
that was risky. Well, yeah. I was thinking the 6. I probably threw it as 5.
Oh, the one to Portis.
Yeah.
That was against the 5. That was against Highsmith.
Yeah, you know why I threw it also over there, Anthony, was when he was in SYD, his DBs were 6'6'4" across the line. And so they lose 1 because he's in short yardage.
Yep.
So on one of the other possessions I had, he came out short yardage. I threw a look in, and it was a 5X.
Mm-hmm.
And he made the play.
He still made it, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So I said, if he comes out short SYD, I'm going to be throwing at the 0 on the right. So that's the chance I took. I really wanted to get to the 22-yard line, and my adjustment was into the 40 range, but I got lucky.
Yeah, that last kick. Yeah, it was a 2 to 6 or whatever.
Yeah, it was a 50-50 shot.
It pushed it back 3. Yeah.
Yes,
and I was
3
like,
was exactly.
And I said, that's where I need the 9.
Yeah, right.
Those killer 9s. That was the time I needed that. Not there.
Your good defense paid off multiple times in the first half. I mean, over and over again, Brian. Throwing 9s 3-man where you got the incomplete. Mike was giving up a +13. You could feel the difference, and then it just got erased.
The 6 strong safety made a couple plays on Stevens on 7. He got he rolled like 6, and Stevens made the play. So,
but everything is trumped by Palmer's long pass at the end.
Back. When I saw it was to Brown, I'm like, double teamed. This is it. And I was like, oh, okay, stop him on the 2. 4 men in zone. If I play run, it pretty much wipes Portis out. Not a lot of +2s on that card. And just try to put the faith. 4-man defense. All right, and it wouldn't matter whatever he rolled. He rolled like Palmer's card 5. It was, unless that was double teaming, he would have had it no matter what. So.
All right, gentlemen. Anything else to add? What are we missing?
I'm never going to win one of these damn things. I can get plenty of number 1 or number 2 seeds. I'm never going to win one of these damn things.
Yeah, you had a great season, Brian.
Great season.
This is the first time I've ever won one of these leagues.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I've
lost in the Super Bowl before.
Yeah. It's only my second time in the final. I've lost to both you guys now. I lost to that Saints defense when Bernie Kosar just was supposed to be good. Saints defense was a lot better that day.
The Saints linebackers. Yes.
That game was less painful because that was a blowout from like the beginning of the second quarter on, I think.
And Mike, you called that game, if you recall. That was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah,
championship.
It was not competitive after. It was, I think, after the first quarter, it might have been like 3-0 or 6-0 or something. But it just got out of hand. It's like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah. It was close through 3 quarters, I think, and then just
that long. Well, I wasn't moving the ball, so it didn't feel like I was close. I might have only been down a score or 2, but it might as well have been 30 the way that defense was and the game was going.
And as we wrap up the season here, I think it's worth mentioning Tyke and and how obviously how sad we were to see him pass during the course of this season. He played in the championship game last year in Summer Sprint, which was I wouldn't call it an equally exciting game, but that he was up 24-0 or something at the half and lost.
Oh wow!
the summer sprint championship last year, where he made it.
Did
made it
Dennis
to the
win
final.
last year?
I won it last year.
Oh, you won last year.
Yeah, with the second half comeback from
Wow.
just out of it, and but obviously, Tyke very
Maybe I
very
shouldn't have
very
been so
sad event for
conservative
all of
that
us.
drive. That when I ended the fourth on the field goal, maybe I should have just thrown. If I throw one pass and complete it, I could just kneel it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I was.
Yeah,
But
you
again,
were
if I
one
throw
play
a pass
away.
and I get picked, then I'm an idiot. So
You're one play away at least 2 times, at least 2, might have been more.
when Tomlinson got that shitty short gain on the 2, guessed right. I was like,
Yeah.
yes, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it, baby. I was like,
Yeah,
I was just figuring run, field goal, play defense. He hit that. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna run out of timeouts now. All right, yeah,
Yep.
that was a cheese roll for the. I thought that was the cheese roll for the win right there. The dude
yeah, we did too.
guessed right.
We
Yeah,
called
we did
that
too.
the championship run.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I
Oops.
thought.
Well, congrats both of you. Great seasons.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm looking at the
thanks.
anyone that has access to this game. You have to see this ball possession chart. It's 2 totally different games halfway through it. Basically, the top half is all punts and picks. The second half is no punts.
Yeah, I see that. Wow.
Yeah, incredible.
You're winning.
How you gonna spend your money, Mike?
6 turnovers and you won.
I know. I don't think I've ever. Go ahead. What'd you say, Anthony?
How you gonna spend your money?
Oh, I'm gonna give it back to Dennis for the next every time I join.
All right. Any final thoughts?
No,
When's the
Brian.
next one of these start? When's the next draft?
I was thinking about that when I thought for a moment that I wasn't going to be an autumn wind. I was like, you know what? I was going to ask Dennis, say, hey, what do you think? I can do it if you want me to, Dennis. If he's too busy in the fall, like, I'll just get one of these going in the fall too.
Yeah.
But it turned out that I was in autumn wind, so didn't do it. So we wait till January.
It's a long way away. It's a long way to lick the wounds and think, oh man, just one play, just one.
I know. It's incredible how it comes down to one roll or 1 yard. Sometimes these games, it's incredible.
If I hadn't double teamed him, I wouldn't have felt so bad. Like
Right,
if I had
right.
picked the wrong guy, like I had to play before, pick the wrong guys, it'd been like, well, all right, that's a lucky roll, but we're still good. And didn't need 2.
I know. It hurts
I guess
more
on
when
to the
it's a
next
double
one.
team.
Maybe we'll.
The key
some point
the
I gotta
key
pick
was
one.
the key was that he got within double team range. Getting to the 27
Yeah.
was the key, because at that point there's nothing you can do pretty much, Brian. I mean, it's up to the dice at that point.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
I keep him outside the 31, if I
I mean, there's
don't know,
things you
maybe
can
the
do,
math
of course.
says I should have kicked off. I don't. Maybe the math says I should kick it off, but the 3%, well, less than 3% because the touchbacks, I guess. But there's so few touchbacks. The basically 3%, 2.2 or whatever works out to be at that point.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, I roll that too.
I didn't want to lose
Everyone's
on that.
saying, yeah, why did he kick it deep?
Right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. If you roll the 2, then it's like, well, what an idiot. He sees
I know.
he's going to click on the card, but I guess that's why. Because although you could have returned. I mean, you got the ball like to 37. It wasn't like midfield or something, or maybe 34.
42.
It was the 42 you got it? Oh, I guess it is kind of far.
Yeah.
No, I think it was 37. I thought it was picked up at the 30 and run for 7 yards. Maybe picked up at the 37. Maybe 30 was right above it. I'm thinking of that.
Yeah, we checked it. It was the 42 is where he ended up there.
I was
So
surprised you didn't have Portis in for those last couple of those plays though. Because I was figuring, oh shit, he's gonna get an end run Portis, and he's pretty much got free reign on this one. But I was like, okay, he's not in there. We're good. We can just call pass. Yeah.
Well,
well.
really, Portis really only has the 2 long gain.
That's true. It's mostly
his
short
card's
games,
great
yeah.
for 15 yards, but
Yeah,
really not
15 doesn't
big,
help
big
you in that
play.
situation. Yeah, if
Like
he doesn't
Tiki
get out of bounds
Barber.
on a 15, yeah,
Right.
I guess you're down to the Casio play there, yeah. And I don't have any 0 ends, so I at least have a shot on an end run to keep you from going 40.
Right. Yeah. That was one of the big plays in the game too. You had an end run that was a 3 plus 18 or something like that, and then my guy made the play.
And there was the one where I rolled your card. Yeah, if it's my card, it's touchdown, and it was your card, and it was whatever. Yeah, because it was like I was on like the 42 or something, and it's I think well, it's a long gain on Tomlinson, so it's probably a touchdown. I don't know what I did the rest of that drive, but I rolled the 12.
There was rules like that.
It was end run wrong. I thought I had it.
There was rules like that too. I think your first roll of the regulation tying drive, Mike, was a defense card 8, where
Yes,
he wasn't double teamed. It would have been a long gain on Palmer's card.
It was. It went through my mind when I saw it. I said, "Oh, there's my 8," and it was on the D card, the first roll.
Oh.
You're right. You're right. I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, all these back and forth. The one Brian mentions that. I mean, there's just like, it's. I mean, you fight so hard. You guys fought so hard, and it really was a coin flip.
I know.
Yeah.
And how about the 3-man long gain was a huge play.
Oh yeah. As soon as I get up
40
2
yards.
scores,
That was huge.
as soon as I get up 2 scores, short end run 15, long short pass 40. It's like, I didn't take long. And that's the one that ended with the Givens double team touchdown. I mean, it wasn't third down. You still could have scored after that. I think it was a second down play, so it wasn't like a fourth down or something like that. That huge. But I was like, But if I knock that pass down, that's one less play you have to get down the field at the very end.
Right.
It all matters. Now I'm just trying to sleep tonight. How's that going to happen?
No.
Feel for you, Brian.
Pal.
Well
Good
played,
game,
sir. Congratulations,
everybody.
Mike.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats.
Great season, Brian. Thank you for
Thanks,
everyone
you
for
too.
hosting.
Congrats.
Good
Take
job,
care,
Anthony.
fellas.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Thanks,
Brian.
everybody. Thanks for joining, Bob. Thank you,
Take
Greg,
care.
if you're out there. Have a good night, everybody.